Hello, Alex Tsushiyama, back this time with the 5th battle from the Pokemon Global Link 2013 International Challenge March tournament that happened a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to be more timely in getting these videos out than I was with the February tournament, and it also helps that I only recorded 10 battles from the tournament rather than all of them. Don't know if that name means anything important, but this battle is relatively long, as you can tell from the video length. Also, I've already seen a Metagross and a Cresselia before. This time, the Metagross is the one that protects itself, which means that Fake Out doesn't work. So I was predicting the Cresselia to do that. Like, in the last game I saw this lead set up. Anyway, that gives the Cresselia a chance to Trick Room. Which once again makes Dragon Dancing have been the wrong move. Like, I should have realized after the number of battles I'd done that Trick Room was gonna be a thing and I shouldn't Dragon Dance ever. But, whatever. Cresselia uses Swagger on the Metagross, which has a Persim or Lumberry to remove its confusion. And I obviously switched into Porygon 2 to try to, not be super slow. And luckily the Zen Headbutt missed, because I don't think even Porygon 2 wants to receive a +2 Zen Headbutt. Anyway, it protects up again. I go for Signal Beam on the Crest. No, I went for Signal Beam on the Metagross. I'm not sure why. Obvious Ice Beam is obvious. Multi-Scale lets Dragonite live. I go for Dragon Claw just to get some damage on Crest. Not sure why I thought the Signal Beam would faint Metagross, but I get a crit on the Dragon Claw. It takes Crest down to a pretty low amount, but Citrus Berry heals it almost all the way back to half. And at that point, then I just kind of want Dragonite to nope the hell out of there. And I'll go into Vaporeon to take the obvious Ice Beam or whatever. Go for Signal Beam on the Metagross, hoping for confusion and just hoping to kill it. Obvious Ice Beam is obvious. And it goes for the Meteor Mash. Which... and now it's at +3 attack. So Porygon 2 is not doing too well. It's at +3 attack. And it still has... It's still spamming Protect. I think this time I predicted that a little bit and instead Signal Beamed the Crest. And I obviously got tricked again with Scalding on the Metagross. Ice Beam almost kills Porygon 2. Vaporeon finishes recovering off the Ice Beam damage, and Trick Room ends. Metagross protects itself again. Vaporeon goes for the Scald on it, which gets a crit, and I'm not sure mattered. Metagross goes down, luckily. Porygon 2 takes the opportunity to recover, which unfortunately means that Crest did get the opportunity to Trick Room again. I don't remember if it did so. Yes, it did. And I really hate Trick Room, because the team I brought is kind of terrible and not synergistic at all, but Vaporeon, Porygon 2, and Forretress are the slowest Pokemon I've got. And here comes the T-Tar. Shiny T-Tar. To bring up a Sandstorm to ruin my fun. Porygon 2 is going to finish recovering off its damage. Vaporeon went for the Scald on. I'm not sure why I did that. Whatever. Luckily I got the burn. 30% chance. It goes for the Thunderbolt. I'm not sure if Choice Rotom is a thing, but that did a massive amount of damage to Vaporeon, unfortunately. Sandstorm's not going to quite knock it out, but Vaporeon's not doing very well. Wish healing is going to be not timely enough. At least the burn makes the Rotom less desirable to keep in play. And so he switches out. Vaporeon takes the Protect to get another turn of Lefty's healing. Go for the Signal Beam on the T-Tar. And Porygon 2 has not gotten any attack bonuses yet. But I do get a crit, which takes T-Tar down to about half. And it goes for the Rock Slide, which is stabbed. It doesn't really do all that much, really. And T-Tar does get because it's Rock type, it does get a special attack bonus from the Sandstorm. So T-Tar uses Protect this time. And Charge Beam is going to feint the Crest from this range. No, it doesn't. It just barely doesn't feint the Crest. And so Psyshock is going to feint my Vaporeon, fortunately. And force me into one of my faster Pokemon. However, the Charge Beam did put Crest at the point where Sandstorm would feint it. Unfortunately, Porygon 2 did not gain the special attack bonus from it, if anyone was watching. I'm going to go into Mean Shao to get a quick Fake Out working. Don't remember I used it against the Rotom because I didn't want that attacking. Porygon 2 uses Charge Beam against it. It'll hit for neutral damage because of its typing. It still don't get the special attack boost, which is angry. Rotom flinches. Everything but T-Tar is gonna get hit by Sandstorm. At this point, I think I've got him. Because Rotom's going to feint off of the, yeah. And Trick Room expires right just at the time when it needs to. U-turn feints the T-Tar, and allows Mean Shao to switch back out to get Regenerator. Yeah, no. U-turn doesn't feint the T-Tar. But what am I saying? I'm not watching what's going on. It almost feints the T-Tar. Min-max damage screwed me over. Hydro Pump. Dragonite resists that. It's Stab. Dragonite does not resist Rock Slide, so that'll feint Dragonite and Porygon 2. So this really just kind of went down to the frickin' wire. Because that Rock Slide put me down to one Pokemon. But, thanks to Sandstorm and Burn, he's also at only one Pokemon. So I'm left with my Regenerator Kajondo, which is back at not quite full health, but decent. T-Tar goes for the obvious Protect when I go for the obvious Fake Out. Sandstorm damage. And he keeps spamming Protect. This guy's just trying to prolong the battle at this point. And I'm just trying to finish it. Because Protect's not going to work enough times in a row that I'll feint due to Sandstorm damage, and it looks like at this point he just decided to give up. So, U-turn hits, takes out like the last 1 to 3 HP that thing had, Mean Shao lives it, and I win! 1-0. That's a real battle right there. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, tell me how I'm doing. Take care.